Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rebecca. Today we're going to be doing some baking. We make a lemon bundt cake. This is a bright and fresh, super moist lemon cake, and we'll be using up some fresh lemon juice from a previous project where I made some homemade limoncello. Be sure to check out other lemon-inspired recipes if you would like to incorporate some fresh lemon flavor into some of your recipes as well. What a nice addition to a spring or summer day. So let's bring some sunshine into the kitchen with a lemon bundt cake. Alright, so in this mixing bowl we're going to create our lemon bundt cake batter. So in this bowl right now I have 3 cups of flour and 2 cups of sugar. To that we'll add a half teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And we'll add a half cup of butter that's been melted. It ends up being 1 stick of butter. And now we'll add 4 eggs. And we'll just mix these ingredients around a little bit to combine slightly. Now let's add some more of the wet ingredients. We'll add a half cup of sour cream, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a half cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Now let's mix all of these ingredients together until well combined. This will make our lemon bundt cake batter. I'll set this aside, and now I'll pour this batter into my bundt cake pan. If your bundt cake pan requires you to grease and flour, you do that step. I have a USA pan and it has a nice non-stick coating on it, so I don't need to grease it at all, but if you do, please do so. Now let's pour our lemon bundt cake batter into this pan. It's a nice thick batter. We'll make a nice bundt cake. And now I like to smooth the top surface just to make it nice and even on the top. And now I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, so I'll bake this at 45 or until a toothpick comes out nice and clean. So let's get this into the oven. Alright, our lemon bundt cake has finished baking. At 45 minutes I checked it and I added a little more time, and at 55 minutes the toothpick came out clean. So let me remove it from the baking pan here, and we'll allow the bundt cake to cool on a cooling rack. We have a nice golden brown color to the bundt cake, and it has a nice soft spring to it. So now what we're going to do is allow the bundt cake to cool completely, and then I'll turn it out of the bundt cake pan, and we can add a lemon glaze to it as well. So now let's allow our lemon bundt cake to cool. Alright, so now that our lemon bundt cake has cooled completely, I turned it out onto a nice serving plate, and now we can prepare a frosting or a glaze. So I'm going to create a lemon glaze, and it's really easy to do. So in this bowl I have 2 cups of powdered sugar, which I sifted, and to that I'll add a 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Now we'll just mix this together. This will create a nice sweet and slightly tart lemon glaze. I like to sift my powdered sugar when I'm making a frosting or a glaze, because then it helps to have a nice smooth result. And when we pour it over the top of our baked item and it starts to harden, it'll have a nice finish to it and a nice glossy look. So we'll mix this together until this powdered sugar has completely incorporated with that lemon juice. We get a nice smooth glaze. And there you go. Here we have a lemon glaze, and it just took 2 ingredients to make. So now let's head back over and we can pour this over the top of our lemon bundt cake. So now let's just drizzle our lemon glaze over the top of our lemon bundt cake. I like to do this in different layers, so I do some nice thin drizzles, then I go back, do some thicker drizzles of the glaze. You can add as little or as much as you'd like. Just kind of spread it over the top and have it fall as it may. This will eventually solidify and harden and make a nice glaze on the top of our lemon bundt cake. This will give a little more sweetness and give even more lemon flavor to this already bright and moist bundt cake. So let me continue to add this lemon glaze that we made together. Then we can come back and have a taste. All right, here we have our lemon bundt cake, all glazed and ready to go. This is like sunshine on a plate. We have a sweet and fresh and vibrant bundt cake with that added sweetness and even more lemony flavor with that glaze we put on top. Now this would be wonderful to serve for a baby shower, bridal shower, or brunch. It has a nice light flavor to it, and it has the consistency of a slightly more moist type of a pound cake, or maybe like a coffee cake type of cake crumb to it. So what I'm going to do is cut into this and we can have a taste and see how it looks like inside, so you can see that crumb I was talking about. So let me remove this piece here. We'll have a closer look. Beautiful color to it, nice and soft, but it has that slightly more dense texture to it, more like a pound cake or a coffee cake, like I just said. It's nice and moist, and it has a wonderful light, sweet, and lemony flavor, so I hope you give this recipe a try. Now if you don't have a bundt cake pan, you can certainly make this in an 8 or 9 inch round, or maybe an 8 by 8 or 9 by 9 cake pan. But I just think that the bundt cake gives it a little more of a finished presentation, and you can certainly serve this for those special occasions that I mentioned earlier. Although this would make a nice light breakfast, maybe with some fresh fruit and yogurt, or to serve after a meal because it isn't too heavy and it's a nice sweet ending for a meal. Well, if you'd like more inspiration on recipes that are inspired by lemon, you can check out a number of videos that I have on the topic as I continue to use up fresh lemon juice that I have left over from a previous project where I made homemade limoncello. I have a number of baked items and dessert type of treats, as well as kitchen staples and even appetizer. So be sure to check out those other videos if you'd like to have some lemon inspired recipes as well. Well, if you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate you subscribing. If you enjoyed this or any other video that you watch, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I hope you continue to watch my channel, The Home and Homestead, for more homemade, homegrown, and home style inspiration. I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you next time. Take care.